So peace, purpose, people. What's going on, family? Welcome to another day, y'all. So listen, if you are new to my channel, okay, I am Zabi D. Morgan. I'm a holistic life and business coach and business owner, y'all. And who I help are children and adults, and I help them break their toxic chains so they can move into building generational wealth, okay? Toxic chains, sometimes you need somebody to help you work through the things that you have grown through, help you identify your trauma, help you develop a plan to overcome your challenges. And until you do those things, in most cases it's hard for you to move about in life, to be successful in life, to address those dreams and goals that you have, because every move that you make, you are stopped by this wall, right? And the wall is nothing more than a reminder of what you need to take care of before you can reach this new level. And so I help children and adults on both of those levels, in both of those situations, whether it's life or building a career. And I do have an option available in my link in bio for a quickie call. My quickie calls do come at a scheduling fee that is non-refundable. They were free, but I have been moved and guided by God to put a fee to that. The fee is only $1 per minute, and so it's 10 minutes, $10. And if you do feel as though you want to continue services with me, I do have payment plans. I do, have all of those things that could basically help you with your investment that you are making within yourself with me. And we can talk about that later. But yeah, nonetheless, you can definitely schedule a call with me, and we can just have those conversations about life. Anything that you may be facing, I can give you the best advice I can, and about business as well. Okay, so when you schedule that call, it's important to make sure that you have your notes right, that you've already taken time to jot down some questions, to get the answers that you're looking for in this quickie call, because I know that's kind of quick. And if it runs over a few minutes, it runs over a few minutes. Whatever. I'm not stressing it. Of course, I'm not going to stay there any longer, because, God is the orchestrator of my life, and I have designed this quickie call to be a quickie call. But you get it, right? So yeah, that's what I do to help children and adults as a holistic life and business coach and business owner, y'all. And so I am here to just drop golden nuggets as it pertains to your life and career, so I can help you be empowered, right? So God delivers prophetic messages through me on this channel. So I pray that you pick them up. And I pray that you also, if something resonates with you here, that you take it to God, right? Take it to God for confirmation. Build that relationship with God. Of course, I'm a vessel, and God uses me to come and just feed you on this level, right? But this is just to get your attention. I'm just here to get your attention in this physical, plane, right? The big situation, the big deal is that you create a relationship with God. All right. If you have any question, comments, or concern, you don't want to book a cookie call to ask me questions, that's fine. Comment down below, and I will do my best to respond to you down below. It's no thing with me, ain't no thing but a chicken bank and a hot dog on the string. You remember they used to say that back in the day? They used to say that back in the day. But yeah, so but today, y'all, it's Sunday, so that's why I'm like extremely dressed down. The children are gone, and I just been in this mode. I did all my cleaning up and laundry yesterday, so I can really take advantage of this Sunday and prepare for the rest of the month and the rest of the week, right? And so I was just sitting with God, and I was just reminiscing on what I've endured in regards to my friends and family, people, places, and things over the past few years. A little bit beyond the pandemic. A lot has changed for me. A lot of people have let me down in business. A lot of people have backstabbed me, and they don't think that I know. They don't think that I possess the gifts that I do, so where I could go to God, or I've received downloads. And a lot of people just think that it's spookism. And being that I am a prophet, that type of situation has oftentimes left me in a space where I can't prove it. When you are early on in your prophetic gifts, and you are sent to deliver a message to someone, the person has free will. They can lie if they want to, say, nah, that ain't what I'm going through, sis. And what I had to realize back then is that a lot of people, they are not ready to accept it. You have scared them, because they're like, how do you know this? They're not in a place that they have even dealt with it themselves most times. And so sometimes they'll tell you no, and they'll leave you like, God, did you really Deliver that to me, or am I tripping? Right? If you know, you know. Comment down below. You've been there before, okay? And so, even in this level of spiritual maturity that I have gained over the last few years, right? I am at this place now where I know that my life is about to go in a place that I can only I can't imagine it. I just know the plans that I had, and I just know the promises that God gave me. But as far as how big it's going to be, I have no idea. I just feel my spirit preparing me for it. Just like the video that I posted the other day, God is like, you have no idea. It's way bigger than you could have ever imagined, ever asked for. I'm about to bless your life, and I feel that. I feel that in my spirit. So I'm just preparing. And so, as I received those downloads, I was just thinking about those people, places, and things, and just asking God, well, when I am ready to get back out there in the way that I'm getting ready to be out there, should I go back and work with this person? Should I deal with this one, Lord? Was I tripping, or can you confirm in this moment that this person has talked bad about me? This person has bad mouthed me, whether I knew about it or not, whether whoever they were talking to about me, even the people that that they were talking to me, talking about me too. Even those people, Lord, should I work with those people? Because in a way those people are kind of innocent, in another way they're not, because if someone was bad mouthing you to a certain person, right, and both of the individuals know you, and the person is bad mouthing you to another person, it does matter in some cases about what the other person said or not. It does matter. And although, I just want to be peace and kumbaya with everybody, I just want to love on everybody. The reality is that you cannot. The reality is you have to be, firm in your space, in who you deliver your love to, and to who you give another chance to. And because people have free will is the reason why you have to be able to adapt to change and be able to let go of situations, because people can change. And people, when they think that you're down, when they think that they're better than you, or whatever the situation may be, like they could say some pretty mean and untrue things about you. And so I was just in my quiet time confirming those things with God, and I went down with a list of individuals that I've ever had feelings, downloads about, that I've ever felt some type of negativity about in that realm, and I asked God about them, right? And I had to use my intuition to listen to what God was saying, whether I wanted to believe it or not, whether it would be worldly popular for me to connect back with them or not. And I have to be a responsible steward over the messages and confirmations that God gives me about these individuals. And y'all, when I say like over 50% of my list of people that I needed confirmation about, of not to deal with anymore, and of those who have bad talked me and thought that I would never find out about it, and of those people who were talked to about me and they did or didn't say anything, but they just chose to treat me a certain type of way. They distanced themselves from me. They reneged on promises that they made to me, or different events that we were supposed to connect on, and I really wasn't. I didn't ask God why, because I didn't want to know the truth. Sometimes you don't want to know the truth because the truth can hurt, but today I just set aside some time and I used my intuition and I allowed God to speak to me, and God delivered me the truth. And when I say over 50% of my list of individuals that I had, wanted to know about, I just was, a part of me was just so sad, because it's like, dang, what I do to you? Like, I can literally say I've done nothing to those people, nothing, but just be me. And I'm talking about people have like talked me out of opportunities just to big themselves up. And I say over 30% of that list, I actually gave them my platform to come up, Like, I actually sold into their goals and what they wanted to do in life. I stood beside them. I helped them out. I gave them free services. I talked nothing but good about them. I was there for them, and that hurt. It really hurt. And but I'm not gonna allow it to like stop me in my tracks. But it's just good to know that when God finish when God is finished delivering the promises and the gifts and putting me in this position and in this seat that I have been promised, that it's just good to know offhand who I should and should not be talking to, who I should and should not give a second chance to. It's good to know how these people really feel about me, because I was a little bit unsure, right? And like I always say, that doesn't mean that you have to be nasty to them, because I won't, but I won't give them the same space in my life. I won't open up my arms to them in the same way that I used to. And it's so sad to have to do that, because I'm just a free spirited person. But so in all, this message was just to encourage you to do the same thing. I know it's a little long. I was trying not to make it so long, but I had to get it out the best way that I could, the way that God was giving it to me. Because this is another reason why it's important to strengthen your relationship and your intuition in regards to listening to God through your body and through your vessel in total. Because God is going to give you the answers to the questions that you need to know. And sometimes, the response could be definitely yes or no. And they are strong yeses, there are strong no's. And also with that type of intuition response, you do have the responses from God that is like no, but, and you will receive the audio response from God, where you can hear the voice of God, and you can receive the full message. And I know that this is kind of like complex of what I'm saying here, but and I did a video a long time ago. I can't remember if I put it in a private selection or not, but I did a video a long time ago of how you can utilize your body, strengthen your abilities to be able to hear from God through your body, and what that feels like, what it could possibly sound like when God is delivering messages to you. So I'm gonna look for that and tag it below. But if I can't find it, or if I deleted it, or whatever has happened to it, I'm not showing what I'm supposed to be doing just yet. But what I'm feeling in my spirit is that I'm supposed to make another video. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna come through and make another video in the next couple of days about listening to your intuition and what that feels like, and what it could possibly sound like when God is speaking to you about certain things. So I'll make that video. But take some time whenever you can, whenever you see this video, that is your confirmation to do that. If you've been having any type of speculation about an individual, right, person, place, or thing, or whether you should rekindle a relationship, whatever, talk to them again, open up your arms to them again, whatever the case may be, is this person still right for me? Have they ever down talked me any type of way, God? Ask God those straightforward questions. Don't go small, come big. When you're talking to God, we serve a big God, okay? And that's important, and God's going to deliver those answers to you. And I'm just so glad, I'm so grateful that God has told me the truth. So now I know I don't have to speculate. I don't have to do those things, and I can just move on accordingly. Because y'all, that was a burden in itself, y'all. It was a burden in itself to not be completely sure about these particular people. Like, had they ever bad talk me? Like, so should I not, you know what I mean? Like, should I not embrace them the same way I do? Should I not trust them? Like, God, like, nope, don't trust them. They bad mouthed you. They thought you would never know. Some people, a lot of people thought that you would never get back to where you're supposed to be. A lot of people wanted you to fail. A lot of people spoke down on you in rooms to make themselves look better. Y'all, when I say God gave me all the tea, so this is just your confirmation to start having that conversation with God. And I will be back in another video just giving you some details and wisdom and education on how you can strengthen your intuition and what it may feel like to hear from God, okay? So listen, in the meantime, but between time, you already know, don't let nobody tell you you can't. when God has already told you that you can. Make sure that you strengthen your purpose. Be about your passion so you can live life every single day doing what it is you love to do, but most importantly, we're created to do, okay? So if you have not already, please hit that notification bell and subscribe to this channel so you can help me, help God, help this channel grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, family.